An opportunity to show in an exhibition like this is really fantastic for someone like me. I particularly like responding to sites, to locations, creating work specifically for those locations, and this is an incredible location. It's imbued with a really fabulous kind of history, but it's also in a state of demolition, a state of decay, kind of a state of flux. It's between states in a way. So it opens up a lot of opportunity to respond directly to that history. I think the materials I use often come from a kind of archaic historical space as well, although they come from a much more refined space than this particular location. And so to be able to bring these materials together, the materials of the kind of refined archaic with the space, the demolition, this kind of flux of space, opens up a lot of room for contrast, and to really get some exciting results, I think, from that. The architecture also, of course, influences very much the way the work responds to this site, and the architecture here is quite bold. It's very, very strong and demanding architecture, and so even though I had some preconceived idea about how this work might fit in here, and it's really a development from a previous work, once I got into the location I found that I had to shift quite a lot of my preconceived idea about how this work would actually hang. The formality of some of the space determined really the whole structure of the work, and so we ended up with a much more formal work perhaps than I expected to complete for this project, but it really ended up, I think, holding very tightly within the space.